Good evening. I'm Eliza Petrie. This was day 6 of the murder trial against Sean Grayson. Both sides have now presented their cases and arrested. The prosecution called 11 witnesses while the defense called just 4. Today started off with the defendant, Sean Grayson, taking the stand. Our Monique Davis was in the courtroom with Grayson, who was on the stand for more than an hour. She tells us what she saw and heard.
That's right. Sean Grayson stood on the stand for about an hour, and he testified about his experience and training as a law enforcement officer. He completed a 14-week training at the Macon County Law Enforcement Training Center and another 2 weeks on in-house training for the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department. He told jurors he didn't normally work that part of town where Massey lived and only worked with Deputy Dawson Farley 5 or 6 times before. He said he was worried about Massey when no one answered the door. His attorney asked why didn't he use his taser instead of his gun. He said because he had an older model taser and it would have been ineffective because Massey was wearing multiple layers of clothing. He said he didn't want to risk the taser not working. Grayson also testified that he felt threatened when Massey said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and only shot when he said she threw the pot of boiling water at him. Reporting in Peoria, I'm Monique Davis. Back to you.
Thank you, Monique. 3 other witnesses took the stands today. The first was Sangamon County Deputy Jason Eccleston. He responded to the scene the night Massey was killed. He testified about Grayson's demeanor, saying he appeared panicked and was sobbing. Sergeant Glenn Corbett testified next. He worked with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office in Georgia. He's an expert in the use of force. He testified Grayson's use of force was appropriate, saying Grayson achieved de-escalation. When cross-examined, Assistant State's Attorney Mary Beth Rogers asked Corbett if shooting Sonia Massey in the face was successful de-escalation. Corbett replied yes. And the third and final witness of the day was Kevin Davis. Davis is a retired law enforcement officer from Ohio. He's considered an expert in the use of force. Davis testified he believes Grayson's decision to employ lethal force was warranted. During cross-examination, Millhiser questions Davis' findings in his report. Ahead of tomorrow's closing arguments, Judge Ryan has stated the jury instructions include the possibility of second-degree murder charges. Currently, Grayson is only facing charges of first-degree murder. The instructions mean the jury can convict Grayson for second-degree murder if the case does not meet the qualifications for first-degree murder charges. And closing arguments are expected to start tomorrow at 9. Then the case is handed over to the jury. The jury can find Grayson guilty or not guilty of first-degree murder or guilty of the lesser charge of second-degree murder. And the Massey Commission holding their final meeting today after a year of listening to community desires about addressing areas needing attention after the shooting and killing of Sonia Massey. Fox Illinois' Spencer Davis was there and has more on what the final meeting brought. Spencer?
The commission announced and approved its final 27 calls to action, focusing on multiple aspects of the community. The commission calls them their signature policies: safety and dignity, truth and accountability, access and belonging, repair and investment, education and liberation, and their overarching theme to honor Sonia Massey, health as practice and protection, all done with community at the forefront.
The way that this work has been done, it's grounded in restorative practices and justice. It was done with community at the center. We and they have reached out to the community and taken exactly what we have heard and built from that.
Sante Massey, Sonia's cousin, spoke to the crowd in commission in place of Sonia's mother, Donna. Sante says there's still work to be done.
We need to keep this going. We've got at least 5 to 10 years more work to do. There is so much more work that needs to be done, and this is the team to do it.
This is the commission's final formal meeting, though multiple members asked the public to continue their work. Co-chair Joanne Johnson said they're returning the work to the people and asked for it to be continued. Reporting for Fox Illinois, I'm Spencer Davis.
Thank you, Spencer. You can find the full list of the calls to action on our website. And we will continue to cover this trial through closing arguments and the reading of the verdict. You can follow us on Facebook or see the live tweets from inside the courtroom on our X account. And you can always catch our full coverage over on our website, foxillinois.com.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.